they go, and it's number 70. Now first and third, but it's Tony Perry on the big Norton frame with a Vincent motor away well in first place. Number 198, the superior acceleration off the mark with a big Vincent, saw it away in second spot, but is now third. There goes another marshal with his prop stand. Anyone at the top of the hill who can tell the marshal he's got his prop stand down, would you please do so? He doesn't know it as yet. Could you wave to him, let him know his prop stand is down?
Right, these are riders coming into view now, and second place there I think is Sparks, isn't it? 103 I think is Sparks.
I think it is, yes,
Tim Sparks.
So it's Vincent's now first and fourth. Perry, Tony Perry away, showing a clean pair of heels to the rest of this quite large field.
That's Lee Kernich again in third place. I think he got a second or a third earlier, didn't he, Lee Kernich?
He did. He was up amongst them, that's right. But it's Perry on the Vincent, Sparks out in third spot. Vincent back in fourth spot, it's only about Kempsley fifth, and as I stream past the commentary box, too many of these machines to name or to number, we cast our eyes again on the far side of the circuit to see where the leader may happen to be. Looking to Mazda Curve now to see, it should be Tony Perry back into view, and it is Tony Perry. No, it's Tony Perry, using all of the track and a little bit more beside, but in second place Sparks closing the gap and under brakes into Honda corner, tries an outside passing move, changes tactics, comes on the inside, still can't quite do that, but it's under brakes. It's the Vincent still trying desperately to hold Sparks at bay, but Sparks through into first place, and watch the acceleration of this big Vincent as it gobbles it up on the little short straight and lines up to go flying up the back straight, the Vincent, and it's 103 out in front. Tim Sparks on the 650 Triton. Second spot at this stage. Perry has gone back into the lead, of course, over the hill from Sparks on the Triton. So that's as we saw them going out of our view. Tim Sparks, second spot on the Triton. Let's watch the far side of the circuit and try to pick up the leaders as they come back into our view as a whole gaggle of mid-range machines go under our commentary box. Here they come almost side by side into Mazda corner. Very little in it. And it's Perry out on a wide exit line.
I've never seen Sparks ride like this. He's riding like he's possessed. And around the outside he goes into the lead. Tim Sparks.
Well, he managed to possess first spot, but watch the Vincent gobble him up on the short straight, and under brakes it's Perry again, side by side under brakes. Perry on a faster exit line, and a little bit more acceleration on the short straight should see him close the gap on the flying Triton, but not yet. It may happen at the top of the hill, but the race by no means is over because there is very little to choose between these two machines. Number one at the time
as the Vincent goes past.
And a Vincent back in fourth spot. Number 198 back in fourth spot is Ken Felt as on a 1000cc Norvin from the year 1951. But on the far side of the circuit, trying to pick the leaders up again through Mazda Curve. Not in view yet.
Just waiting for them to come into view now, and here they come, side by side once again.
It's Sparks and it's Perry. Perry in second spot, down into the braking area, into Honda corner. It's Tim Sparks.
Sparks was really fly around that loop to get out there once again. I thought he'd give it away when he missed that gear. But look at them, one behind the other as they come down now, coming into the braking area, both sitting up. Sparks lays it down low, gets around the corner, then turns on the wick once again.
Oh, and the back end of the Vincent stepped out on the exit from Winfield corner there, but coming under Wunderlich up towards the commentary box right now.
The blue flag out to show them with one lap still to go.
And
Sparks out from Perry, and look at Perry going around the outside.
Perry has the grunt, of course the big 1000 Vincent has the grunt to pull away up the hill, but of course under brakes through the corner, the somewhat lighter Triton has the edge, no doubt about that. This is of course a sealed handicap. All we can do is call the race as we see it, and it's Perry. Perry is clear this time through.
Julia Vincent in the lead. And Sparks coming at him once again, not to be beaten. Tries to go around the outside. Can't get there. Very close the gate behind him, and I think that might be the last chance he's going to get.
It'll be a kamikaze out of Winfield corner, and watch the acceleration of the Triton, but I think the Vincent should have the grunt to pull out of the corner in front, and in fact does just that. Under one leg, it's a drag for the finish line. It must be the Vincent, and in fact it is. Tony Perry on the north end in second spot, and a very fine ride indeed from Tim Sparks. Number 58 was coming through in third spot.
Coming through is Lee Kernish.
Kernish.
Of course.
Lee Kernish on the Triton.